Hello all, welcome back to our knowledge capsules, and today we'll discuss something crucial, which is how the economic model must change for us to contribute to sustainable development. Let's remember that the challenge is quite big, and we have to reduce 51 billion tons of greenhouse gases that we release annually into the atmosphere. But who is demanding this change from us? First, very important, our own business, because we must identify how climate change impacts our activities and how it impacts our clients and suppliers. Communities are key because they are the ones that can really generate that positive impact. Furthermore, they are the ones that are negatively impacted by climate change. Our end customers are also demanding from us every day a sustainable development of our products and services, just as investment banking also has requirements and has indicators that are being developed and only wish to invest in a portfolio that truly contributes to that sustainable development. Recognition is also attained at both national and international levels, and we have non-governmental organizations and other institutions that are continuously monitoring our activities. And finally, the government and the entire regulatory framework that must be established through what was agreed upon with the Paris Agreement and our objectives that each country has. The government must establish that framework, and it is through business accomplishments that we will achieve those goals. Taking into account all these demands from stakeholders, we must think about how to transition from an economic model based on generating value for shareholders and owners of companies to an economic model based on generating value for all stakeholders. That is the reason why we have achieved a scheme in which we will have sustainable development that is contingent upon financial returns. Whenever we are going to think about a project or a development or an implementation, a product or a service, we are going to identify that there is a negative social and environmental impact. The first thing we must do is take different steps to avoid, minimize, and restore that negative impact. And finally, we will have a residual impact that we cannot reduce to zero. It is at that moment that we are going to need to compensate. We must always think that carbon markets or environmental asset markets seek for us to generate those activities that will reduce that impact. That's what we call the cost of abatement. And finally, if we cannot reduce that impact to a minimum, then we will compensate and hopefully overcompensate to achieve carbon positivity or truly generate a positive impact.